In this tutorial, we will look at using SharePoint content types in a document library. There are several ways to take advantage of SharePoint's content type feature. In this tutorial, I will demonstrate using content types to provide custom templates to choose from in the New Document menu. This is what the default New Document menu looks like with one choice to create a new blank Word document. This is what the New Document menu looks like after 3 content types have been added to the same document library. There are now 3 custom templates to choose from for creating a new document. To accomplish this, a content type needs to be created for each custom template. For each content type, you can identify a document template for creating new documents, a unique set of metadata columns, and a workflow process. In this tutorial, we will take a look at using content types to provide custom templates in a document library. To accomplish this, I will walk through the following steps. Create a new content type, associate a custom template to the new content type, configure a library to allow multiple content types, then add the new content type to a library. Let's get started. I will be working here in the marketing site. I have 2 custom Microsoft Word templates that I would like to make available from the Client Documents library. One is for creating new proposals and the other is for creating new contracts. So I will need to create a content type for each template, then add them to the Client Documents library. Before getting started, just a note about creating new content types and attribute inheritance. You never create content types from scratch. SharePoint provides a default set of content types such as generic blank document. When you define a new content type, you will need to choose a parent content type as a basis for the new content type. The new content type inherits the attributes of the parent, such as its document template, metadata columns, and workflows. After you create the new type, you can change any of those inherited attributes. To get started, I'll choose Site Actions and then Site Settings. In the Gallery section, I'll choose Site Content Types. This is a list of all the content types available on the site. These are the default content types in SharePoint. This list displays them grouped by type. Under the Document Content Type group is the Document Content Type, which is the default for all document libraries. I will use that as the parent of the custom content type I am creating. To add a new content type, I'll click Create. First thing I need to do is provide a name for the content type, and since this will be for the proposal document, I'm just going to name this Proposal. Description is optional. In the next section, select what existing content type it's based on. As I mentioned before, my new content type will be based on the document content type. The parent group is Document Content Types, which is already selected, and for parent content type, I need to change this to Document. In this next section, I need to select a group to categorize my new content type. Rather than add a content type you create to an existing group, you should create a new group for content types you create. And I'm going to choose to add a new group, and I'm going to call the new group Marketing Content Types. Then I'll select OK to save, and the content definition page displays. Next, I will select a document template for the proposal content type. So I'll select Advanced Settings. I'll select to upload the new document template, and then I'll choose Browse to locate the document. Here's the proposal template, and I'll select OK. The next step is to configure the library to allow multiple content types. When libraries are initially created, they do not allow multiple content types. So we need to open the Client Documents library, then select the Library tab, and go to Library Settings. Then I want to go to Advanced Settings, and in the Content Type section at the top, select Yes to allow management of content types. I'll go to the bottom and choose OK to save. And then notice a content type section has been added to this page that was not there before. And as I mentioned earlier, all document libraries have a default content type named document, which provides the blank generic document when you click the New button. So the last step is to add the content type I just created. So in the Content Type section, I'll click Add from Existing Site Content Types. Then I select the group where I saved the content type, which is Marketing Content Types. Proposal's already selected. I'll click on Add and then OK. So now my document library will provide the generic blank document as well as a proposal document. So I'll use my breadcrumb trail here to go back to the Client Document Library. Click on the Documents tab, and now when I click the New Document menu, I have the generic blank document as well as the proposal document I just added. So you would then just repeat those steps for any additional templates that you would like to be made available from this document library. So I'm going to just go offline here for a minute and add the second content type for contracts. So I've just completed creating the second content type for the contract document. I'm going to go back to the Client Document Library, go to the Documents tab, and I'll click the New Document drop-down, and now I have Blank Document, Proposal, and Contract as my choices for creating a new document. So next I'll demonstrate using one of these content types I've just added. I'm going to use the one for creating a contract. So from the drop-down, I'll select Contract and OK. The prompt to open Microsoft Word comes up. I'll select OK. And that opens the contract template. All I need to do is fill in the blanks and save the document. So I've finished filling in the fields for the contract, and I'll save the document. Now notice the save location defaults to the Client Documents Library. So I'll name my document here and then choose Save. And then I'll close out of Word, which returns me to the library. And now here's the document that I just created from my template. So now you have seen an example of creating new documents based on custom corporate templates from within a SharePoint document library using content types.